It was the blackest cloud I've ever seen. It was low, it was moving slow.
Dude, that is so wicked.
Things are a mess. We just couldn't believe the damage.
No one was injured. It's a miracle.
Damage can be repaired, but lives can't. So, let's thank God that nobody got hurt.
Tonight at 6, the aftermath of 3 tornadoes. Several areas suffering damage. One twister was caught on ODOT cameras looking toward New Carlisle from I-70 and I-675.
She was screaming, they're shooting, we can't get out.
I'm calling my mom!
Called that there was an active shooter present at the school.
Today has been a really tragic day in our school.
Especially in, such a small town like this where you pretty much know everyone who lives in the town. You just never think that stuff like this is going to happen.
From WDTN, the station that's working for you, this is 2 News at 6.
From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
As you've seen, we're following 2 major stories tonight. Donald Trump is now president of the United States. We will have analysis, local ties to the inauguration, and a live report from Washington coming up.
And they called me, the principal did, on his cell phone to let me know that my son was one of the students injured.
Now at 6, a community moves forward after the school shooting at Madison Junior Senior High.
A suspect in court.
Our #1 priority is to make our students feel comfortable and safe.
A school district working to return to normal.
It sounded like a bag popping, but really loud.
Students remembering frightening moments in a school cafeteria and hoping something like this never happens again.
A small thought in somebody's head that's buried in there can change them forever.
As a mother, she should, at least show some kind of feeling, some kind of remorse, something.
Ms. Pilkington has been charged with 3 counts of murder.
It's very hard. It's very hard. 3 little babies.
It hurts. I know the community, it hurts.
I would like to know why.
We had intruders in the building, and we immediately went down on lockdown, and we chased them out the building.
Now at 6, 3 juveniles in custody after making unauthorized entry into a Dayton school today. Police say one of them was carrying a BB gun.
And this comes just days after a second grader was stabbed on a school playground. 2 News investigates, asking questions about safety on school grounds and digging into the hundreds of 911 calls made from elementary schools.
This is 2 News at 6 with breaking news.
We do begin with breaking new information about Monday night's officer-involved shooting in Brookville. An officer was shot in the arm and a woman was killed.
And we now know the names of both people who were shot. We have live team coverage tonight covering the investigation for you.
Battleground, Ohio. All eyes on the Buckeye State.
Thousands of voters head to the polls in the Miami Valley. I'm asking questions about what went right and what went wrong.
It's a make-or-break day for Governor John Kasich's campaign. I'm in Berea, where we'll be watching those results come in tonight.
We're working for you with live team coverage across Ohio with what's at stake this election day.
Thank the people of the great state of Ohio. I love you, is all I can tell you. I love you.
Now at 11, victory in Ohio for Governor John Kasich as he becomes one of the last 3 standing still vying for the Republican nomination for president. President Obama and Donald Trump both here in Battleground, Ohio tonight. The president in Columbus, while the man who wants the job is down in Cincinnati.
We're live at both events for you, bringing you team coverage of Decision 2016
Debate night for the presidential nominees. We're looking ahead at tonight's showdown between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
We are live from Hofstra University.
The debate at Hofstra University.
Humbling at Hofstra.
Hofstra has hosted debates before.
1,000 people in the audience here tonight.
What could have been? Wright State had it, but now the first presidential debate is Hofstra University's. We are live in New York with a look at what could have been and what the Miami Valley is missing out on after Wright State passed on the big event.
Final moments of Decision 2016.
We have live team coverage of Battleground, Ohio and the race for the White House.
I'm following Ohio Republicans in Columbus.
Montgomery County Democrats will wait for results in Dayton.
We'll show you how high voter turnout is this election cycle.
We're covering the latest numbers around the Miami Valley.
And we're asking if voters had any problems while casting their ballots.
We're working for you as America chooses its next president.
March Madness does in fact begin tonight right here in Dayton with the first 4.
Well, the stage is set at UD Arena and tickets are sold out for the first 4.
College basketball fans will flood UD Arena for the NCAA First 4 tournament.
Wow, talk about a walk down memory lane. That was fun. I wasn't expecting that. Well, it's a phrase that we've been saying for 7 years, the first 4 in Dayton. But could perhaps another city one day have that honor of hosting?
I haven't changed a bit. Well, Dayton is guaranteed to host the first 4 again next year, but after that, that's the giant question mark.
Walking through a retired Air Force One aircraft brings back a lot of memories for 80-year-old Charles Palmer.
You do your job and stay out of the limelight. It's their show. You want to make sure that not bringing any embarrassment to the White House.
1, 2, 3,
A log is just how we do teamwork. You know, it goes further than that. But we just come together as a team, move obstacles that seem unmovable.
The fight that we fight with my family and all the friends we have, it's not the fight you want, but it was accepted. And bottom line is that we try to continue to help people.
Mr. Banuch. Yes, you're wondering why I asked you.
Lori bought about $90 worth of crayons, colored pencils, composition books, glue sticks, and other supplies to welcome back the children.
So Lori, thank you so much. You have touched my heart deeply.
Springboro High School's football team was down an offensive lineman at Thursday night's game against Centerville.
You know, Mac has a lot of dreams, like all young men. And, you know, but right now, you know, Mac's focused on fighting. That's who he is right now.
Number 58, senior Mac Reese, was diagnosed with leukemia earlier this month.
It's a battle, and, you know, so it's a steep climb.
But his classmates and his community are making sure he doesn't fight alone.